Hello, I Fire. Today's spirit is guiding you to approach life and others with curiosity as you get excited about new opportunities, as you get excited about life, just being playful with life. The three aspects of flexibility, expansion, and perspective. Flexibility, expansion, and perspective. I am Anthony, the Empathic Elevator. I'm here to help turn on that divine light inside of you, which is to say that extension of source energy. And one of the ways in which we do this on this channel is we read about ascension, the ascension process, cycles, levels, stages in which we find ourselves. And we receive advice from Spirit through the cards on how to navigate. So with 111 on the timer, that is our cue to begin the ringing. Starting with our wonderful language of color cards. And it gives us this color aspect of the day. What colors to tune into, pay attention to, acknowledge. So angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors, what do we have for the viewer today? What do we have for the viewer today? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for the viewer today? Thank you. And what else do we have? For the wonderful high-fiving Soul Family Collective 234 on the timer. It's one step at a time, one card at a time. Underlying energy for today, let love in. And some softness into your life. Let love in with pink. Can you bring love into your experiences? Can you bring love into the moment with getting curious about others? This is upper heart chakra, unconditional love with this pink energy. Underlying energy for today is pink, and let love in. Tulips may have meaning to today. And we have awaken your creativity with amber. This goes with that solar and sacral plexus energy. Your ability to feel, create. Tune into your instincts, tune into that creationary aspect that comes from being with feelings, experiencing contrasting feelings that help us to open up and explore different creative aspects of ourselves with amber. So how can you embody this amber energy? Can you break open that where your creativity has been encased, as like amber kind of encases things, so as it hardens and becomes, that hard element over time, it encases and surrounds things that are forever part of it, forever famous, I guess, infamous in their infinity. Chocolate, preserved. They're preserved in the amber. It's about preserving your light, your creativity. Nourish your body and soul with chocolate. What kind of actions, what kind of mindset, what kind of approach You nourish your body and soul by being curious about life, nourishing that curiosity, nourishing your creativity by showing the world that you are curious about life. Also, chocolate, I was got this download while I was meditating. Chocolate pods, cacao pods, have that vesica Pisces shape, the flame shape, that is made when two circles interlap. So it's kind of like an interlacing consciousness, if you will. Chocolate, cacao has that consciousness of both food and being, plant and fruit. So nourish your body and soul, bringing in those antioxidants, that insight for what nourishes the soul. 5:55 on the timer, also about embracing changes. Number 13 on the chocolate card, new foundations, with the number 4. And we have Emerald, calm mind, body, and soul. Calm your mind, body, and soul with 30. That 3 comes with 30 is that mind, body, and soul aspect, that Trinity. Father, Mother, God, Soul, Spirit. Father, Mother, Son, and Spirit. The Sun within you, that creative energy. Emerald also goes with Archangel Raphael, the healer. The Archangel of the East and the Archangel of healing. It's about seeing ourselves as this drop, and is also connected to the ocean of emotion, because emotions are energy in motion. And we have white and lighten up. We're lightening up these aspects of ourselves, these heavier aspects of ourselves, releasing. Also lighten up and get curious. Maybe don't be so rigid or so serious with our plans today. We have 3 aspects of flexibility and expansion. So how can you gain a new perspective and be flexible with the number 3? 3 of Wands, expansion, moving out into the world, expanding into new adventures, new perspectives. In order to expand, we need to lighten up. And we can lighten up by calming mind, body, and spirit, soul. Then we have attract success with Scarlet, 747. I think that's the number of a plane, I believe, right? That's a high flying number for me. I see 747 a lot too. You may be seeing 747s. This is the number 7. It's about finding that divine inspiration. It's also about making the choice that's in alignment with your divinity, alignment with your highest timeline. Track success with Scarlet. This goes with being rooted as well with our root chakra, scarlety red, bringing up that earth grid, tuning into this vortex of success with Scarlet. Our next card, blue skies ahead, azure, blue skies ahead. Or perhaps today we're experiencing these blue skies where it feels like it's time to really work on shining our light, to align with shining our light as the sun does shine on these azure days. This is so prominent, its energy, this masculine energy of allowing yourself to shine, allowing yourself to ease up and to see those clear skies ahead. Can you see creatively the type of experiences you would like to bring into our life for that expansion, for that new perspective? Also get a different kind of perspective on those azure blue skies days. We all have probably act a little differently, feel a little differently when the sun's out versus a cloudy day. Connect to the divine. So open up that pearlescent light inside of you, connecting to your divinity, your divine light, washing off the muck and the mire so your pearl can shine. Shuck that oyster shell and let yourself shine. Shuck that shell. Just shuck it. Come out of that shell. Connect to the divine with 25. Divine. 2 and 5 make 7. Pearl. If you're interested in joining my email list, leave a comment in the comment section and I will send you the link where you'll receive a meditation that's going to take you into fully washing off the muck and the mire off that pearl, that divine light inside of you. And take action. Take action to let love in. Take action to track success, plant those flowers, and to calm your mind, body, and soul so that you can lighten up. So you can lighten up and enlighten yourself, enlighten your mentality. Lighten up, enlightenment is bringing light into the body, light into the being, light into the understanding. Enlightening, bringing more light, holding more light in the vessel. 11:22 on the timer. Nourish that body and soul. And coral, allow flow and synchronicity into your life. Can you be curious? Can you be like the fool, like the child, ready to learn, also ready to be wrong? Allow yourself to flow with the changes, to flow with the opportunities, to flow with the knowledge, to be flexible. What are aspects of the day? Flexibility, flow, and synchronicity. Like how coral, knows its well-being, feels its well-being, and that, the idea that the nutrients it needs flows right to it within the currents of the ocean. They don't have to get up and hunt for nutrients. They are intelligent in the way that they attract what they desire. They attract what they need. We've got some grounding work to do. This reading is for December 9th, by the way. I'm not sure if I said that. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. So one step at a time, one day at a time. Ground this energy to free yourself from pain. If it comes up again, ease up, lighten up. Call on Mother Earth, call on your spirit guides and angels to help you to ground the pain that we've been dealing with. Any of that energy that's causing us to feel a little out of balance, because we're creating a balanced life. This is a balancing act. And we activate our chakras. We activate this awakening process. We see, we feel, we hear the messages, the calling to find this balanced life. With Violet, this is crown chakra energy. Opening up to the knowing. I know what serves me. I know what does not. I know that letting love in serves me. I know that nourishing my body and soul serves me. I know that there is protection standing in my light and standing in the knowing of my powerful creative energy. Angels, spirits, and guides, ascended masters, and ancestors. What do we have from conscious spirit? Ooh la la, conscious spirit. What do you got for the viewer today? All right. What else do we have for the viewer? Oh, that was a no. Right, any other cards and underlying energies for our wonderful high-flying soul family collective? Underlying energy for this reading is getting into that flow, finding that sacred space, calm mind, body, and spirit. I find peace, security, and serenity, contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. There is opportunity to find peace and security. Going out in nature's beauty on beautiful last days of fall here. Really enjoy these last days of fall. We never know what winter's going to bring. Find this sacred space. Whenever the opportunity arises, seize the day. Carpe diem. That beaver energy. Always carpe the diem, and building their houses all summer long to get ready for winter. There's also the number 7. So that's about finding your divinity with sacred space. I find peace, divinity, contentment, divinity, security, feeling of divinity. 15:43 on the timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The time is now for you to begun. First card out, Moon Goddess. This is that creative energy. This is feminine, receptive energy, being able to receive the creative inspirations. Moon Goddess, Lilith. She has her staff. She is connected to the moon's cycles. She is also connected to spirit and a harmonious flow of the moon's energy in all phases of life. This creative phase that we're being called to open up into, to expand into. We're activating that throat chakra. This is a huge throat chakra activation. This fall season has been all about shedding the weight that's been holding back our voice, that's been holding back our light, that's been holding back the love that you want to express, to know, to be, to show. Blue here, this is azure blue. Protect yourself in the light of your truth. Speak your truth. Speak the truth of divinity. I speak my truth. I encourage others to speak theirs. This is a new relationship with that throat chakra energy. Your throat chakra is very healing as well. Very nourishing to some. When we speak our truth, it can be very nourishing to others and encouraging for them to speak their own truth. You may be wanting to open up to being a speaker, to take action towards speaking on behalf of Mother Earth, of the Earth Elemental. Earth Elemental is our next card out here today, and this is about that consciousness that is married with the Earth, both masculine, feminine, and that it creates, that it also receives the nutrients, the inspiration to create, to take action. I gratefully accept the abundance the Earth bestows on me. All that amazing abundance, the raw material, the opportunity to take action. Calm your mind, body, and soul so that you can take action from a place of gratitude, from a place of reverence for nature, for your natural abundance. Movement, meditation goes with grounding ourselves, with grounding feelings that maybe don't feel so good. Move your body through life in this meditative way. I invite you to find each moment as an opportunity to move meditatively through life, to have this mentality of life being a movement meditation, and meditation as you move. Movement, take action, ground yourself, free yourself from pain. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and through movement. And this invites in that energy of success. You're saying to the world, I celebrate my body. I celebrate my root chakra. The fact that I am connected. The fact that I have everything I need to grow and survive. To express myself in this way, to dance. You can dance if you wanna. You can leave all you on the floor. It's about releasing. Dance if you want to. Leave it out on the floor. Ground the energy and lighten up. lighten up and ground yourself. And we have integration. Is directly tied to our crown chakra. She's opening up this crown as this, like, you know, the earth is pictured behind her crown there. The light of you is being shown in the light of the world and lighting the way to raise earth to this frequency, to this new, to seed the earth with this new grid. This is the seed of life, that image behind there. So violet, this violet energy is opening up to knowing through the crown chakra. I combine mind, body, and soul to lift all of humanity to a new dimension. It's about lifting those that are still in 3D to the 4th dimension. Those of us that are in 4D, working our way up to the 5th dimension. Some of us even climbing our way to the 6th dimension at this time. While still, you know, connected to all that is. Integration. This is, again, it's about integrating for humanity and for you the knowing, the wisdom of the higher self, the wisdom of the ages, and integrating all that we've learned, all that we've received. Because you're ready to receive this windfall. You're ready to be at the hub of the wheel, at the hub of all things, to gain this perspective that can see all the seasons, that can see the silver lining, can see the balance of things, the natural balance, the expression in multitudes of ways. And you sit in the eye of the storm and watch it deliver flow and synchronicities into your life. I am guided by the cycles of life, and I live in complete harmony with them. We're calling in this success cycle and releasing, you know, any stuckness, any pain. And we have third eye chakra. I assumed, here it is, third eye chakra coming out with that integration. You know, so we come together with our crown chakra and our third eye chakra to help to open up to wisdom and knowledge. We're ready to integrate into our higher selves as well, 2244. So we have a new relationships, new foundations with ourselves and the universe, with the fuller expression of yourself, a new foundation and relationship with your insight, with your ability to see what serves you. I see the wisdom of my higher self, and I apply this wisdom in my life. Beautiful violet energy goes with purples of the upper chakras. Integration. Earth angel, earth angel, earth angel. You're watching this video, earth angel. Star seeds. You're here to push the envelope, to open up your heart and your hands to humanity, to hold near and dear this amazing reality, this earth realm, this wonderful planet that we've been gifted. Can you speak truth of your life? Can you speak gratitude for the abundance and earth provides, for the abundance of lessons, the abundance of knowing, the abundance of experiences and expansion? I believe we came here to help God expand. We're an extension of Source God energy. And as we experience life, we expand all that is. And all that is very grateful for our role we play in this. It's time to open up to abundance. Keep reaching for this flow of abundance. To be the opportunistic otter here, you know, and catch that dinner when it's ready. I'm waiting for you to grab it. Grab what's yours. And try to swim back upriver, try to get somewhere we've been. You know, sometimes it's good to come home to ourselves, to come home to where we started. We got to get back to those foundations in that way, but we also have to be opportunistic enough to go with the flow, to release ourselves, to lighten up and be that feather in the water, to flow with the river of success, of abundance. We have the healer. Those are the emerald, green. Those are the aspects of copper and crystal. Copper is a conductor, a conduit of these energies, 25-25. This is their divine purpose. Some of you know you came here to be a healer, and I get it. It can be challenging to know what to do with that. What does that mean? What avenue do I take? Where do I even begin? Movement, meditation, gratitude. It begins with you. It begins with one step at a time, stepping into you, stepping into willingness, curiosity to heal, curiosity to open up, to be loving and compassionate. As you embody loving and compassionate vibrations, emotions, you're able to bring that healing to others, the healing aspect that is love and compassion, that is being a conduit of, like this mother bear energy, holding the energy of Archangel Raphael as well, being able to connect to the angels so that maybe one day, like I get to do for you guys, open other people up this idea of connecting with the angels, of calling on their help. At day's end, rest. You don't have to get it all done now, because it's never over and it's never finished. This creation, this ideas, your desires never cease to be. You continue to desire. So take time to relax with some kitty cats, perhaps, or in this sacred space of your mind, to maybe watch some visualizations, listen to some music, but just to be with you at day's end, if only for 15-20 minutes. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. Calm your mind and body, and in turn, your soul. So you can open up your heart and integrate this love, unconditional love of source energy, the healing energies of source energy with emerald and pink here. Just holding near and dear this relationship to Mother Mary, to the Divine Mother, represented by the rose, but also wearing this crown, bringing healing through our wisdom. That emerald band is acknowledging the potential to bring healing through your crown chakra energies, through that wisdom, through knowing and connecting to the crystal kingdom. Can you share what we've learned? Can you be curious about what the crystal kingdom has to say with 2828 on the timer? This is about being a new beginning, being a student. Call on the crystal kingdom to help us feel this ascension, to tune in to this suspension, to this rising above it. This is like similar to the phoenix rising energy, the light that's rising within you. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the crystal kingdom. It's helping you to create a balanced life, to find and be guided by the cycles of life. As you open up to the wisdom, we open up to more and more wisdom. We become this wise sage. The crone, the sage archetype here. Through the flames of wisdom in 39. We're completing a cycle of opening up to a certain aspect of wisdom that was necessary for us to move into our hearts, so that we can open up our throat chakras, so that we can open up and turn our upper chakras and be this grounded, connected, open seat of wisdom, I'm open to all of life's wisdom, and I share it with gratitude. The more you practice gratitude, the more you're able to share ideas of gratitude, of love and compassion, of knowing, and your wisdom of the phases of life, your wisdom of the cycles, wisdom of how to release ourselves, how to make room, how to allow yourself to shine. And sacred space, calling in water elemental, we're in that sacred space. Maybe finding a river or waterfall to sit by, connect to, go on a little hike. Even if you only spend 10-15 minutes in nature, I allow body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. It couldn't be said any better. Accentuating with water elemental here. Mermaids and dolphins may be of importance. Also tied to a crystal kingdom, as is dolphins hold this crystalline energy. They help to recalibrate the crystal grids. And do things that we don't even come close to understanding yet. The animals of this world know their well-being. They know their purpose is to be who they are, what they are, because who they are and what they are serves a purpose in and of itself, because they do and create and listen to, interpret, alchemize, transmute all kinds of energies, ideas that we're, for the most part, not even aware of, the majority of humanity. Perhaps some of you are more attuned to this, becoming more attuned to this, curious about connecting to the dolphins and the mermaids, the dragons and the fairies. Prism Oracle, what do we need to see today? Prism Oracle, what do we need to see today? So we need to see, and what other underlying energies are going to come into play today. Can you be in the realm of happiness? This is about finding your happiness, being curious enough to be happy in life, finding this happy flow, flow and synchronicity of happiness into your life. Awaken this creativity. Do find that creative inspiration that makes us happy. 3333 on the timer. Those threes are 100% about mind, body, soul. Finding that balancing act as well. Nourish body and soul. Make space for creativity. Find that sacred space as well. Make space in the body as you lighten up, as you go within, do the inner work. Allow yourself to see, hear, feel what needs to be released. We create space. We create space to create that sacred space within us. We can also go out into nature to find that sacred space. Find that flow of abundance. Sweetness goes with chocolate. It's all right to add a little bit of sweetness to your life. You can go on a diet and start at the beginning of the year. I feel like, and I'm just hearing this, like, yeah, we probably shouldn't eat so much sugar and junk around Christmas time. There's a lot of energies that go with December that is really going deep within. And maybe as much as some of us don't want to hear it or even acknowledge it, I think a little bit of sugar is good. A little bit of sweetness is good to help transmute that energy, to give ourselves a little bit of comfort, a little bit of sweetness as we transmute, as we dive deep and root out room to let love in, as we root out what's no longer serving us. And we find that calm mind, body, and soul. We bring a little bit of sweetness into the process. It's about building faith. You have the faith to lighten up. You have faith to expand into wholeness, to feeling your wholeness, your connectedness, to see your perspective in this as well. And also to be flexible enough to open up to faith, lighten up. And when we can be faithful about this process and trust the process, you open up to magic, open up that insight. Third eye chakra here. Opening up to the magic of life, opening up to the wisdom of life, opening up that third eye chakra, being open to disruptions, being curious about the magic of life as well. We have pain in reverse here, as this is what's happening. You're doing it well. Free yourself from pain. Acknowledge that, there are different levels of pain, that it comes and goes in waves for us to see, for us to lighten up, to ground that energy. Illumination. This goes with connecting into the divine, illuminating your creativity. As you connect to the divine, you open up this portal to let the light in, to let this creative energy, this energy of the sun, that masculine energy, to illuminate our purpose, to illuminate and accentuate that light within us so that we can take actions on our dreams, so we can take actions towards our creativity. Also, to find peace, to bring this gift of peace. Also, the angels have a message of peace for you. Find peace. Find peace in the flow and synchronicity. Find this peace of flow. Lighten up so you can open up your heart to peace. Make this ride as peaceful as possible. And free yourself from those idealizations. Ideation. Have we been idealizing what we need to get done, how we need to act? Have we been too rigorous, causing us pain and stuckness, resistance in the body for trying to adhere to ideas? Do what works, do what fits in. Also, it's okay to be different, to have different ideas, contrasting ideas, helping us to attract success. Reflection. The moon is reflecting back to you with Moon Goddess. Reflecting back to you what we're putting out to the world and what we need to see. Moon helps us to see, uncover what we haven't been seeing, what's been deep. Can you also reflecting through that throat chakra energy, your light, your truth, and how others reflect back to us the way in which we speak our own truth, where we open up to essentially getting others to speak their truth by speaking our truth. Everything is a mirror in that way. And disruption. And disruptions come up, asking us to be flexible. Disruptions are about being flexible, about letting love in, you know, loving whatever comes up, loving the disruptions, and, you know, kind of maybe even seeing a disruption as part of the abundance, part of what's inspiring us to move the body, to get out of that disrupted energy. Maybe our intuition, our love, our ability to feel love has been disrupted by some of the pain and the pain that we reflected over. As you find gratitude and you celebrate and honor your physical body, and you do the work to ground that energy and open up to some flow, we find that sense of protection again and connection. And the locks are connected like this. It's like that connection to source energy, and that there is protection and connection with protection. And protect yourself with the azure blue. So, you know, protect yourself for better days. Also, you know, protect your energy at day's end. I rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. And when you're connected to spirit regularly, we feel protected, we feel secure. And we release this anger about maybe not being able to see things clearly. Open up to curiosity. Be more flexible about how we see things. Release the anger around with movement meditation as well. Free yourself from the pain that this anger has brought up. Frustrations are going to come up. And if we can approach life from a easy kind of attitude of things are always working out for us, we're going to release some of this frustration. We're going to release frustration by resting at day's end. We're going to step out of frustration by reaching for abundance, by bringing in gratitude, by stepping into our light so that we can be a protective energy and help others to come out of frustration. Maybe perhaps even coming out of frustration by, those rigid ways or plans, our ideas of how this is going to work out, our plans work out, that causes frustration. So just be cautious. Don't try to fit it together, two puzzle pieces that don't work. Don't try to fit this puzzle piece in where it doesn't go. Caution. Also caution with your energy. Find time to rest at day's end so that you can find the space to love yourself and others unconditionally. To find the time and space as well to work with the crystal kingdom, to open up to the wisdom of the crystal kingdom. December 9th, a playful adventure that offers you sage wisdom, and to open up to being that wise sage as well, with the flames of wisdom and the crone. Also, you know, it could be called the wise sage. Keep your mind and your heart open to others as you navigate the adventurous winds of Sagittarius season. Flexibility with the number 3 invites you to engage in conversations with the world that surrounds you today. So don't get stuck in fixed opinions or rigid thinking. Instead, approach others with curiosity and find the courageous willingness to be proven wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It's fine. And with this humility, you might just learn a new skill, expansion. 3 of Wands encourage you to try something foreign to increase your database of knowledge and enhance the experiences you already have. Whether you try out new technology at work or let a friend show you a new spiritual practice, move toward the opportunities that excite you. As you explore these bountiful possibilities, try to keep things in perspective with the World card. No adventure has ever gone seamlessly. So whenever you have a moment, Take a step back and thank the universe for everything it has given you and everything it has taken away. I'm grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide. I am grateful for the abundance the earth bestows on me. Amazing. By practicing active gratitude for the peak and valley you travel today, peaks and valleys of those pains that might show up, be a little painful, this process even.
The usual rice method liquefies fat cells as you sleep. Did you hear about this simple rice method that liquefies?
You can find purpose in even the most uncomfortable of circumstances. Today's mantra, I am grateful for all the things I have yet to know. 45:45 on the timer. Having gratitude, having reverence for how far you've come, for how much you've learned. Give yourself a pat on the back, honey. You've come far, you've done well. Today's journal prompt, what spiritual subjects or practices help me to see the big picture of my life? Excuse me. Meditation, crystal connection. Connecting with the crystal kingdom. Movement meditation, perhaps. Finding that sacred space. Calm your mind, body, and soul. Today's ritual, look up one of 3 famous people born on this day and research the times in which they pivoted from their perspective to draw inspiration for how you can approach the rest of your day. Born on this day, Weena Cooper, Maori leader who led a nonviolent march against the loss of the Maori lands. Grace Hopper, American U.S. Navy Red Admiral and computer scientist. And Judi Dench, English actor, said this: most things don't work out as expected, but what happens instead often turns out to be the good stuff. Ain't that the truth? Because it's about, life works in magical and mysterious ways, and if we can lighten up and go with the flow and, allow ourselves to feel what comes up, release it, open up space, open up that heart, be curious about life, and be willing to learn new things. So I hope this found you on an awesome altitude today. Before we soar off, thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I love you. Take care. Namaste.